Hello everybody, how good of you to join, take a cup of coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy another episode of Anno. Now, once again, the pirate is getting pretty active, way too active for my taste. Unfortunately, I can't have all my ships being combined like with this fleet. I do need some patrols here, otherwise the pirate is completely wrecking me. So let's have the first patrol, a ship of the line and a battle cruiser, our new battle cruiser, and they are just, oops, they're basically going to patrol in this area. Righto. This one is coming into the channel there, but no problem, we have the defense, and what I can see is what we have once again upgraded one of our trade goods. Oh, I think, yep. No, I have no idea which one of these three just got there. Perhaps all three of them or two of them, doesn't really matter. Yeah, we are full on my specialty exports, right? So we have our niche more or less, and in this niche we are trading now. About the grain, so the grain is something that's pretty cheap as well, and we already get a lot of the cement. First of all, we don't need to have the cement anymore, as far as I know, in the exporter, because you know we only need it now for the reinforced concrete production, not anymore for the World Fair. So instead of the cement, actually I do have enough trade contracts. Let's keep this one like this. Let's say 50 rum for 245 cement. That should be fine, right? This one is looking good. And then we have one more contract available. Once again, I will choose the rum because we really have a lot of that, and this time I'm going to choose the grain, and look at that. Okay, this is a pretty good ratio, 300 to 700 grain. This should compensate for getting rid of these grain farms here, which is one of my targets, right? They take a lot of space, and space is something, well, we don't have that much of, and let's get rid of that. Our Tobias is going to take care of that now. We might actually keep, wait a second, let's have 2 farms up here still, right? We can squeeze them in, this is not hurting that much. For now they can work there. Unfortunately, yeah, well, unfortunately we have the bonus here, and let's keep it at 50. The schnapps I think we can reduce, oh yeah, and we should. This is reducing the discontent by quite a lot, and the sheep farms we could do the same thing. Yep. Alrighty, so sheep farm. Ship under attack. That's really stuff we have so much of, it doesn't really matter. Look at that. Once again, the pirate. I love my cannons. And he's getting crushed by them. One last volley, but that's the end of it. And once again, I'm not going to loot those pirate ships, because that would be a bit cheating, to be honest. Now let's continue. I have that, and we have space. Look at that, and space is so valuable on this island, on our main island. And let's just see my warehouse, my marketplace. So I can still have quite a lot of new buildings here, right? And we should be doing that. So another block of houses. Let's say 2 blocks of houses in addition, and perhaps up here a few more right next to the farm, and that's probably the end of it. So those are the last ones that we have, right? There we could still place something, or as I said multiple times, we might be having a museum or something like that, and that's it. Here we might still now have a bit of place for some industry that we might need, but I have no idea about that yet. So let's just go for that. This one. And that's looking good. Now I might have a wall. Actually, we have the wall here. Yep. We could have the wall then into this area too. So let's build all of them. There they are. Very good. More farmers for Grimmen. And how's it coming along with the superstructure? 100% they're still working, and only 15 more reinforced concrete we need. And then we have the reinforced concrete for us, and we have it then for over here for these content engineers, because all of them want to upgrade. And I certainly don't want to deny them that privilege. The farmers, they get everything they need. Also a pub, I hope. Where's the pub? Did I place a pub over there, right? Yes, so they get the pub, and I'm going to upgrade them soon anyway. The only thing they need right now is the fish and the workload. Both of that is going up. And speaking about the museum, I was talking about that for quite some time now. There. Oh, wait a second. There's also the palace. The palace. There's no way for me to place the palace here. I might have a small palace here, to be honest. Just a small one. I just need a small one for the bonuses they give. Right? So there we have the palace already. A very small one indeed. Something like that here. It could work. Would be the smallest palace that I've built so far. But it could work, and it would get enough engineers into its radius, I think. Huh. Difficult decision. Difficult. Yes, I will do that. I will have a small micro palace here. That's perfect. And because the bonuses are just too high with the palace, right? Especially the attractiveness bonuses. And instead of that, what I can do here is I could now have my museum, for example. So museum or botanical garden or the zoo. I'm a big fan of the museum though, so I might just go with that.
Ship under attack.
Having something like that at the end of the main road is just a nice touch to that, right? Having the museum there. Just a nice touch to the whole ending of this major road that we have that goes from the museum then all the way down here and then to the harbor area. So that's really cool. And the only thing we now need is then some exhibitions. And once again, it's not going to be a big museum, right? I don't want that. There's no space for that anyway. So a few exhibitions we can do. Probably get rid of the grain farms then. And then we just have a smaller entrance here, right? We might make some statues there. Who knows about that? But that's really fine already up there. That's going to work out. Now, about those farmers, I'm sure they will want to upgrade now soon. I mean, at least I hope they have everything they need. One thing that we still need to do is the second oil trade route. So Grimmen goes to the New World, goes to Aguada. And in Aguada, we should be full with oil by now. We are. Let's establish this one. Orion is the first one. And of course, we're going to have 2 traders for that. Let's finish that cruiser. And then I have the next oil tanker. And then I have the next battle cruiser on it. No, not a battle cruiser, cargo ship. We might need a few more of them in the future. So that's coming out. Ooh, this is lovely. How's the World Fair looking? Oh, close to completion. There's no more reinforced concrete being used, so we can now save a bit of that to upgrade. And those guys here want to upgrade. We have enough farmers. Let's upgrade those guys. And like so. And then a couple of farmers there next to the fields. I think this is a nice touch at the end here. And we can already upgrade lots of the workers. We have 800 surplus, and once the World Fair has finished, we get 1,000 workers in addition, so we can upgrade quite a few of them, and we should be doing that. Actually, yes, of course, closest to the World Fair, let's upgrade those guys. That's pretty important. And another thing is then over here. This one becomes the palace, as we said, so I'm not going to upgrade. But we can upgrade those guys there. Yeah. To a couple of artisans. Even though, of course, we don't like that so much. Because we don't have that many left anymore. There's still a bit. There's still a few farmers that we can upgrade. And here. But that's the end of it. Nothing more. We need to be careful. But we can keep this one as low as possible now. Because we don't need any industry for those populations anymore. The next battle cruiser, Invincible it's called. We'll find out if it comes up or if it lives up to that name. We have the battle cruiser already here. Let's add it to the patrol. While I might advance with my ships to conquer something. And I think in this case here, the Admiral's Islands might do nicely. He's got some smaller islands right next to mine. And it leads to this ship corridor here where there's lots of admiral ships passing through. That hurts me a bit because I need that patrol. Let's get my main fleet over there. How's it looking here? Defense wise, he's got nothing really. A big baddie and that's it. My ships will take care of that. Let's go into formation and move here. And then we will conquer these 3 islands there from the Admiral. And that's probably, yeah, it's bringing him close to the end. I think the Admiral is done for too. I don't really think he's got much there. I think only Miss Hunt and I are the ones now. And she She would be possible now because we have the money, right? We could purchase 3 shares already, and we need 2 more then, and then we could take her main island. Oh, wait a second, no. 9 million it would cost. Okay, that's not going to happen. I'd rather crush it with some ships. So 9 million, that's not going to happen. Superstructure. Next step is done. There we have it. And the glazing, the last phase. Wood veneer, steam motors and windows. Those 2 I can provide. The wood veneers I cannot provide at this point. So what we'll have to do here? Well, I have to produce it myself. And wood veneers... Oh. Ah, yep. Very good. Take it down. So easy with the battle cruisers, really, because they can fire to the front and take down another pirate ship. Perfect. For the wood veneers, I think. There it is. Yep, it only needs timber. And that we should have enough, really. We actually don't. Can I import veneer? Let's make it easy. Okay, I cannot import veneer, but I can import wood. And that's probably something that I should be doing. Because wood, once again, takes space. And that's something we don't have. Oh, yeah, that's looking good here too. Copper and zinc we have plenty of. That's the brass production that is secured. And the piggies should be fine too. They are. I'm already getting lots of piggies here from the rum. So we can say for the potatoes, give me wood, right? And the ratio here is 1 to 1 once again. And the same thing I could say for the timber. Give me a bit of wood. And that's a bit strange here, that timber and wood is the same value, even though wood is processed. Doesn't matter. And instead of that, we can now have the Marquetry Workshop. And look at that. When we establish this one here, and we have enough brass, we can already go for the gramophones. No problem whatsoever. And that's where we have a bit of space here in addition, where this one just fits in. Nice. Yes, and I think I'm going to do that. Just have a few of them here. 3 should be fine. They work every... Well, let's make it 4. Because 4 can actually be supplied by 1 lumberjack hut already. Right? So we don't really need that many more. But yeah, they just require space. And here, let's get rid of that charcoal burner. And just have the lumberjack hut there for now. Right? But that's really cheap stuff. So we can just import the lumber, to be honest, and the coal already, and save space. So space is the most valuable thing we have on our island, right? It's not money, it's not building resources, but it's space. And that's why it's important to use the docklands, and that's why I really like them too. Let's build 3 of them, upgrade the warehouse. At least one of them is electrified, that's fine. The others are not, but that's not so tragic. Now, while the marquetry is being built, or the wood veneers is being constructed or crafted, let's move in to the Admiral. This, of course, is going to cost us a bit of influence. So I don't need that much influence anymore for now, and soon we're going to upgrade lots of engineers to investors, so that should be fine. Getting a bit of that influence back again. And as I can see, the big baddie is already doing lots of damage here. And we're losing the frigate and the ship of the line, but that's fine. And the big baddie is down now, very good. And then it's just that. But just look at how much damage it's doing, right? It's just one cannon, really, one big cannon that's doing a lot of damage. The rest is not really doing anything.
Prepare to fire.
Not much of a chance there for him. Let's just take this one down. There it is, and we got the first island of the Admiral. Once again, we got some loot there as well. Ooh, oh, for steamships. Movement speed increased, plus 15, and a mortar for one of our ship of the lines. Let's do this. I love the mortars.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
We can take this one. The mortar comes onto the ship. This one is good too. Damage slowdown. And rapid fire. That's another torpedo-like
Let the
thingy.
sails
And
fill.
for the next one, advanced weapons and reinforced concrete. That's not bad.
Fleet ready.
The frigate, the Ardent Squib, we keep in the area. The same goes with this ship of the line and with that ship of the line. And the rest we're going to take out here and continue to the next island, which is that one. And of course, there is another big baddie. There's just no way that they have islands without it, right? Next one, I don't expect any resistance from the Admiral, to be honest. Oh! We might need to rebuild. For some reasons I do have these ruins then from time to time. There was just a fire really.
Workforce shortage.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Big Baddie's already firing. I hate
Ship
that one.
under attack.
Enemy target is stationed.
Once again we move in there. Very good. And the big cannon of course first. This one here we might not be using. Or we can't use that one. For buildings of course.
We're damaged, Admiral.
One ship will go down. Not a big deal though. Losing one ship per island, I can definitely take that. Okay, just keep in mind that those two islands will not hurt him that much, right? It's really just for us to secure that and, well, some smaller ones, but that's not really something. Some advanced weapons once again. Botanical garden, not really using that. But what we have here is copper and coal. So that's not really bad. Let's have them gather there, they self-repair, and then we move into this harbor here. And this is going to hurt him though, because that's an industry island, or industrial island. That's definitely doing something to him. Now, wood veneer is missing from what I can tell. Are we not producing enough? We're not. They're barely functioning. We definitely should have enough logs though. Or log production, that is. I have so many lumberjack huts. Okay, we can do that. 50% increase, only -1 happiness, and let's have some paved roads here to speed up the transportation.
Your people are rioting.
Alright, and I think here we have a couple more of them. And on the other side of my island, there's more. Fine. What's here actually? Bicycles. Bicycles we can have enough. Do we have brass? We don't have any brass either, so let's do that. We have enough raw materials for that, for the brass, right? And by the way, the goulash, we don't need that here anymore. Let's get rid of them. Artisan kitchens, off you go. That's some workforce that I'm saving here again. Instead of that, I might just build the brass. Oh, wait a second.
We've run out of cabins.
Oh, and coal is missing too. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what's going on. The brass is over here, isn't it? Yep. The brass is over here, the brass smeltery. Then I have to build more brass over here. And I'm pretty sure I don't have the resources. Windows are lacking amongst all. Do we have a cargo ship? First of all, we do have another oil tanker for my second oil trade route, which is here. Star Shadow. Very good. So that's really, come on, a lot of oil coming in and we're still out of it. Let's upgrade this one to a large oil harbor so we can store even more. Because I'm expecting there's lots of oil coming in, hopefully. And I do need another cargo ship. Very good. Already halfway through.
The fire.
And then we have the deep blue ship blueprints that I haven't activated yet. In fact, it's a steam shipyard, so I should be able to build it already. It's not the case. Steam shipyard. Oh, wait a second. I think I need to activate it in a harbor. Harbor master's office. Right. So I need to have one of these. There it is. It's that one. And we just have to build it right here between the oil harbor and the shipyard. And then we can activate the blueprint. And now we can build it. There it is, the world-class reefer. Only costs us 45 steel points, steel beams, and some steam motors. 6 cargo slot trade ship. It's looking pretty cool on the picture, and we are going for this one, of course. Once I have the steam motors again, we are consuming them right now because of the world fair, right? But once this is finished, we can focus on some ships again. Stay tuned.